So there's this headline making Canadian airwaves. It's gone viral. They're even mentioning in America. There's even a Tucker Carlson segment on it about a teacher, a trans teacher in Canada has made viral attention. Now, personally, my take of it, I like to consider myself an ally. I support the LGBTQ community the same way I support, individual freedoms of human beings. I support them with housing, I support them with food, clean water, air, who to love, who to marry, basic human rights and respect and dignity. I support that, regardless of sexuality, transgender, stuff like that. So I like to consider myself an ally. I think that's kind of the terms of it. I don't know. Maybe someone can vouch for me on that, but there's controversy of this, and I just wanted to get a sense of feel about this. So, according to the New York Post here, school defends gender rights of trans teacher with giant prosthetic breasts. Now, let me just say this. When I didn't at first see the headline, I didn't even know this was a news article. I just saw someone post a photo of it, and I literally thought it was like a comedic skit. I thought maybe it was like a Tim Dillon sketch, or um who's that other, now I'm blanking on the name. There's a show in the UK that features a man in drag and Mrs. Brown's Boys. I thought maybe it was like one of those kind of things. It was like a pre-Halloween costume. I wasn't too sure about this, but this is actually a news headline. I kid you not. This is actually a news headline. And like I said, Tucker Carlson even did a segment on it here, and they showed the video here in the New York Post. But it says a Canadian school board is standing behind a trans teacher who sparked protests after turning up to classes with clownish, gigantic prosthetic breasts. The blonde high school teacher went viral after being filmed operating a cutoff saw in class while wearing tight black shorts and balloon-like breasts dropping around the waist in a tight striped top. I mean, we grew up with Jessica Rabbit, so I don't see the problem with this here. I don't understand the huge anger towards this. I mean, maybe for a safety reason that you're using a saw, and maybe for safety reasons, yeah, you don't want to have a gigantic boob right there on the cutting machine. Yeah, that makes sense, but everyone talks about how they want bigger sizes, and now we got big one, and I don't get it. Other images taken by pupils at the school in Oakville, about 20 miles outside Toronto. Now, for those who don't know, for my American viewers out there, my Yanks, I'm in Ontario, Canada. I'm north of the Toronto area. And the best way I can describe Oakville to those people is it's kind of an upscale, kind of upper class, more kind of lefty kind of upper class. I'm trying to think of like a good analogy, like what would be a good like city in the US that'd be not like Beverly Hills, but kind of like upscale Los Angeles, like where all the gated communities are. Maybe not Malibu, but you get the picture. It's a very kind of upscale, wealthy kind of district outside of Toronto. Just to clarify. So it says showed the same teacher in other outfits with huge nipples from the fake bust. The Halton District School Board confirmed that the person getting significant attention online was an Oakville high school teacher. It refused to identify the educator while warning that the wrong person had been named in online reports. Some disturbed pupils have skipped class held by the Oakville industrial arts teacher who began identifying as female last year, according to the Toronto Sun. Oh. I mean, I'm just going to get my take on this. You may think differently. You might actually agree that this is a problem, but I don't understand the huge controversy in this. I don't understand this. I really don't. I don't know. My only suggestion is maybe get a better bra. Maybe Wonder Bra has a custom fitting for her. I don't know. Maybe that's the thing. But I mean, if you're okay with this, then say if it was a female transitioning to male and, you see their junk in their shorts, would you have the same reaction? Like that's the thing. That's the thing. And I think people, it's still confusing to me. It's still confusing to me. Like I said, I like to consider myself an ally. I don't, disrespect these people. I don't disrespect them the same way. I treat people of value. I want them to have the same, respect and dignity as other human beings. They should be treated as such. I support the LGBTQ community with housing and basic human rights and decency. I just don't know. I just don't know, and I don't know how to comprehend all this. And even in my generation, I'm the post-millennial, 1995 born. I still don't know getting through all this. Like it's part of evolving in society. Like I get that, transgender is something that people have been feeling. It's, deep inside. They have gender dysphoria, and there's a lot of situations like that. And, Caitlyn Jenner was kind of the main line of that. And there was another girl on TLC that was also one of those figures that got this attention forward. It's one of those things where I think people need to be more educated on it. I think people need to have a more understanding of it. And, yes, there are going to be people that are going to mock it. There are going to be people that are going to take pictures. I don't know what to take away from it. I don't know what to take away from it. Yeah, like I said, my best option, maybe get a thicker bra. I don't know. That's my take. The kids were more definitely not think it's normal, but realistically, we can't say anything. The paper quoted one pupil as having tweeted, but I don't think the school can fire the teacher who is still identified as a man last year, the pupil said. Halton's District School Board Chair Margot Shuttleworth also confirmed that there have been already protests and angry complaints. So, like I said, I don't know how to react to it. I really don't know how to react. Like I said, maybe for safety reason. That's the only thing I can maybe see that it's concerning is that, she's operating a saw, she's cutting wood, she's got, big giant boobs, and, having something that close to the saw, it might have a bit of a danger to that. That's why they always tell you not wear loose clothing around, table saws and other tools. But I don't see the necessary exaggeration of the story. You know what I mean? I think this is blown way too far out of proportion. People have gone completely out of control about this. I'm an ally. I like to consider myself an ally. I hope I'm considered an ally. But I don't know how to adjust this in. So I just wanted to show this because it made viral attention and get your take on it, get my take on it. But considering we grew up with, figures like Jessica Rabbit and, other big breasted people, celebrities, cartoon figures, stuff like that. Is it really worth the controversy? Is it really worth the controversy? I mean, even older people. You grew up with Betty Boop, for God's sakes. Um, Maybe she'd be better off wearing that costume. I wonder what the reaction would be if she actually came up wearing Betty Boop attire and having that appearance. What would the reaction be? Would it be maybe better or worse? I don't know. But you know, don't don't discriminate. You know, love one another. We need to unify more people together, and you know, I want to treat people with the love and respect as human beings as possible, what regardless of sex and orientation, stuff like that. I don't know what to make of this, but I just take the take on that.